I favor IG, I taking the Warlock away and then last picking the OD. And Dogfights has a pullman shield, so OP cannot trade hits with him.
Nice. Got the sentry down,
trying,
but as you mentioned,
he's not going to win that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that he can see him with the build that Dogfights has. So, yeah, these side lanes going to be interesting. This top lane, I mean, in July, actually taking huge amounts of harassment here, which is a little bit out of the ordinary. You would think in this Bat versus Sand King matchup, but he just took a hell of a lot of damage.
Even
He's not got any cells. And Papa, what the hell is going on? He's dead! I can't quite believe it. This top lane.
Why is he being jungling? This guy's an offlane god. He doesn't need a jungle.
He's gonna rock back up, so
here we go. And that's the thing. As soon as they get that burrow strike, that's a guaranteed kill. ig.v will TP in reaction. Can they get a kill in return? They're looking towards high. And holding onto it. Sandstorm's there as well. He actually tries for the TP out, but instantly in July with the lasso, holding him down. Now with 4 stacks on him high. Does have a burrow strike, but 5 stacks, he's almost certainly going to be run down. Does have the Sandstorm, tries to juke his way out of it, but with a Thunder Strike on him, he's down, and that was a very ballsy TP attempt.
So he's immediately TP'd mid with this Blink Dagger, ready to try and engage. He knows there's no Lasso or Omni Slash. This could be a good fight.
He wants to go straight in here. Who's he going to find? He goes in, will get the initiation onto the Bat Rider. Borax going forward as well. They've got the damage to take down in July. They'll turn towards Cicada, and with 4 of them there, they'll find a second.
Does look like Dire Side want to go for a smoke here. They group up around the shrine, they smoke, but they're smoking into Warlock ultimate.
And immediately in with the burrow strike and the boulder smash onto 3, holding back ig.v. They're trapped to the kinetic field. They're still going to try for the kill, glimpsing back 1. The rock is dropped though. ig.v, they have to run, they have to try and hide, but in July's already down. Dogfight's in trouble as well as Borax rolls forward. They've lost the Sand King, but they've found 2. Cicada, can he even it out? Defensive Astral from OP, keeping his teammates alive. Cicada has to now run. They've trapped 1 in the Static Storm. Super, he's able to take down the Warlock. They're searching for Dogfights. They know he's in the neighborhood. They're going to be able to find him. In fact, ig.v themselves are the ones that want to fight. They try and cleanse Bat Burning, but with the Savage Roar, it sends them back. The Lasso's there from in July, though. They take down the Earth Spirit, and with a Flame Break back onto Q, they're looking for more track and the rundown from the Bat. And I feel like we're starting to see why in July's Bat Rider is being banned out. It seems like he's just so good at getting the setup. But why do you want to try and catch them off on the back of this? That's the question. They are starting to head over, but in fact, they do end up getting caught out. Immediately Disruptor being initiated on. Super actually somehow managing to keep himself alive. Finally goes down. The Golem has been dropped. They've lost Disruptor, but in return, here comes in July as the lasso onto Q. They've managed to take down 2. High came in with a burrow strike, but he's had to burrow strike and run as he looks to chase down the Sand King. Magnetize as well will allow them to take a second in return, and maybe with the appearance of Burning, they can find more. Cicada trying to run up to the high ground, buy back from Dogfights. He wants to try and help out the team, but Cicada's already down. In July and Paparazzi may be in trouble as well themselves. They move forward, did get the kill on the SK. A little bit invested in the magical that is going to be negated.
Scan, they know where they are.
He's going to get the jump though. High comes in, finds the burst truck on Super. They can take him out before he Static Storms. That'll be pretty huge. He uses himself up though to get the chance to try and play, but OP BKBs takes down Super. They found 1. Now OP turns towards Dogfights. The Sanities comes down. Dogfights has to get himself out. He doesn't have mana or health to play with, but Paparazzi, he's starting to bring them apart. This Miona doing so much damage. The boulder smash from Borax though onto 2. That's going to be the jug down. They'll turn towards the Weaver. He's silenced up. Can he get out? No, he's already used the time lapse. Borax comes out, places down a ward. And the bear comes out. Paparazzi actually revealing himself just to go in onto the bear. They jump forward from in July, looking for High, but in fact he doesn't get the last off. Forces forward, but High will be protected by the Astral. They'll get the glimpse back onto Borax, lays down the Magnetize, the big 3-man chaotic offering, but can they follow through the damage? Yes, OP blinks forward with the BKB, but he gets bashed up by Paparazzi. The damage is too much from Cicada. As Cicada takes him down, triple kill for the Jug. IG getting ripped apart. High, can he get himself out? No, he's trapped in the Static Storm. He's down as well. IG getting caught massively off guard by that smoke from ig.v. And as you mentioned, there's no buybacks for them. This could potentially be it for them.
What a time for DD. Probably thinks he's fairly tanky now against the Omnislash because he's got the Shiver's Guard, he's got the bonus armor, but the double damage, as well as just everything else, the control that the rest of the team provided. And they're going to get 3 melee Raxes off of this, it looks like. There's no ultimates. Even when they respawn, they don't have Epicenter, they don't have Kirk offering, and in July, Lasso's got a short cooldown, he's looking for a pick.
He's straight in onto Burning. The Boulder Smash will be there in return. High with the Burrow Strike onto Paparazzi. Paparazzi silenced up as well, but Burning, he's falling low. The Crimson Guard is enough to keep him alive with the Shrine Heal. He is still staying alive here. He'll remain fine. The crits come through, flying to the face of the Disruptor. They've taken one. Burrow Strike on Cicada. Can they finish him off? Paparazzi's come back in, trying to help him out. He'll get the racks. Now just going for the straight TP out. Do they have any sort of count? So they don't. Cicada escapes. They get what they came for. Paparazzi trying to get out with the BKB and Shikuchi.
And they are going to try and jump on this mid lane.
There we go. They get the jump immediately onto Cicada. He's controlled. Can they have the damage to finish him off? They'll drop the sanities. Cicada trying to play through himself away. Can he escape? The evasion is not enough. Cicada's down. ig find one. And they move on for more. Jump forward from high. Eyes onto dogfights. Borax is there as well with the Boulder Smash. They've found the Bounty Hunter as well. Dogfights be safe. There's a flame break from Injuly. Dogfights trying to get himself away. High. Being very careful about this one. Has got the Burrow Strike again in a second, and with the gem, they should be able to chase him down. In July, comes in though, grabs OP, drags him up to the high ground. OP though, trying to turn, has the Shiva's Guard. The BKB out in July means they can't kill the bat immediately.
Try and secure this game.
Mid lane, Cicada just straight another Warlock. Warlock ripped to pieces. Can they kill him though? They get the initial stun into the Burrow Strike. They've got the damage as well with burning an OP, but Cicada, Blade Furies. Can they kill this Jug? They'll blink forward. They really need him dead. He's got the Omni Slash, but the Crimson Guards out from Borax. They group together, keep themselves alive. Cicada, though, blinks out immediately post Omni Slash up to the high ground. Borax is trying to chase him. The healing ward's out. High jumps forward. They'll get the stun. They'll take Cicada down, but he has buyback.
Oh, and Jug's really buyback is available.
A push against all odds. There's the jump in July though. Immediately lassos himself. The Lotus Orb was out on the Sand King. Defensively Astral trying to keep him alive through the Static Storm. But Burning, no, he's going to pull Burning's out. Burning's at 45 seconds. The BKB's come through. Sanity Eclipse drop, but Paparazzi gets the chance to time lapse back out. He'll survive. Only Jess looks towards OP. OP, he's going to fall. The Aegis is popped. Borax. He do anything to help out the OD for round 2. OD trying to turn towards In July, but Paparazzi In July super and dogfights around him. OP, can he get anything out of this? He can't. He's down. They do have buybacks though on Borax and on OP, but the base is in shambles. And this could be it for IG. There's the jump in July immediately onto the OD. High, Burrow strikes away, OP in trouble. Lotus Sword, BKBs, he forces away. Paparazzi continues to chase down. The glimpse is there onto Q. Does he get the chance to drop the Golem before he goes down? He does. Will get the Golem out. In they go as well with the epicenter from high. Stunning to force IGV to the side, but they just don't seem to have the damage. IGV will start to back. OP looks towards Super. The Glimmer Cave's there. Borax rolls forward. Do they have the detection? They don't at the moment. Super jukes it out into the trees. OP will still find it, but Super is just wasting their time effectively burning. Savage rolls away one. They have managed to kill off 3. Burning managed to get huge amounts of damage done in the mid lane as he picks up the double kill.
He's got a rapier. Oh my, I was like, how's he doing so much damage?
Oh,
like, all right, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
IGV will just keep spamming the tracks up. There's an epicenter.
With the epi, looking for the lead in straight away. He was trying on the sidelines to find In July, but In July, he comes in. He does manage to catch out Burning. Burning has been astraled. Will he be able to actually get his way out? There's the chaotic offering drop. Burning safely back to base. He'll turn around, start to try and dish off the damage, but they've lost the OD. He's out for a full minute and a half. No buyback available on him. Roll forward from Borax. They've got to go all in. The stun comes through. They've taken down the Disruptor. Burning now turns towards In July. The damage isn't enough to kill him. In July swallows the cheese. He's going to be fine. IG they've lost to. Burning gets bashed out. Triple kill for Cicada, and IGV will finish off the game, and they have guaranteed themselves at the Kiev Major. IG themselves will get another chance at Vitality, of first qualifying team from the Chinese region.
Imba spirit.
Yes, they're gonna walk ever.
Set in stone.
And there's your reason right there. Great initiation. Double stun. Do they have what it takes to knock this guy down?
Yes, sir, they do. Kinetic field holds, and they got the body blocks they need. Undying doing whatever he can, but it's still gonna be first blood going the way of the Slardar. Undying just has to watch his buddy go down and drill. Alright, Shadow Phoenix is serious with the rollback.
Oh, the glimpse.
Actually sabotages their efforts. We got some slideshow Dota here. There's gonna be an Omni Slash bouncing around. Jug is having an impact. He gets a kill.
But it's just tough. Like, there's such a high value target that good players will potentially punish those.
Back in. It's, oh god, Clappy. He's taking some damage here. He's trying to run, but it looks like the Vengeful Spirit's gonna lose her life. They take Clappy too. He's stuck in the trees. They're gonna get rooted up, and they feed the kill to HYM. So he's setting up. He's got the Static Storm.
Ulti it! Ulti it!
Purge!
Ulti it!
Okay.
Watch out! It's
Watch out! Watch out!
Purge's sitting back. There's gonna be a glimpse on the board.
Okay.
Isolated. Kinetic field exactly where they need the Stampede to reinitiate though. Magnetize doing some work, but Earth Spirit gonna get focused down. HRAT picks up the kill. Swap forward. They isolate the Jug. They get the magic missile off before he can spin, and he's picked off. But there's the golems. Oh, this fight's going phenomenally now for IG. They can't catch Slardar.
Never refuse
Ooh.
gold.
Smoke in. It's smoke on smoke action. Smoke immediately pops. They're under tower. They know what's up. Centaur though, Lincoln out of danger. Goes in with the double edge onto the Emperor Spirit. They got the Searing Chains, and now it's Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's
They do all the
middle
damage
tower
he
is
wants. They
under
isolate
attack.
down the Earth Spirit. He can't roll. He can't do anything.
They need the rocks down. They can still fight this. No stampede either.
Mad Pig's out, burning a little bit out of position. Reinitiation. They got the Static Storm. They've isolated down the Shadow Fiend. He's just gonna sit back and take a Warlock heal, and now they're going on up the towers. Stampede
shit.
try to get him back. They
Dyer's
swap.
structures are
He's gonna be
fortified.
off slashing around. Oh gosh. Oh, he's
Oh, get out of there, little buddy!
seriously.
They saved him.
Seriously?
There's no more rocks though.
Has fallen.
Ooh, he's taking some massive chain
He's
damage
alive?
here. He's alright, AnneeDroid. And guess what? They're gonna clean up the rest of the team as well while he is hiding like a quiet little boy. It's good to face
Peach boy.
hide, little boy.
Whoa. I murder adults, okay?
I understand.
I'm not one of those freaks.
Getting handled for the last 5 minutes to try to sneak with him.
Can they kill it fast enough?
I'm
It's
working on
gonna
it.
be close.
I really don't think it's that close.
Roshan has fallen.
So that really helps that out. Avicii's just doing a really solid job consistently getting value out of the kind of weird situations they're presented with. Omni and
Smoke in.
40.
Can I dump this Centaur here?
This
Looks
is
like
not the
they're
guy they
taking it.
want.
They want it. It's a very ambitious target. Looks like they're gonna dump out the damage. They got the Undying as well. A little bonus presence. He watches the kind of field. Requiem comes in. Shadow Fiend's
He's
still
still
entirely healthy,
alive.
and he's dishing out the damage. Juggernaut trying to walk his way out of this one, and should be able to do stuff. Magnetize flying around Disruptor. Really isolated here, but there's a jump back in from
Boulder.
the Dire. Searing Chains from the Ember Spirit doing a ton of work, and Warlock either burning down Shadow Word, working on the now under tower. It's pretty dangerous for the Ember Spirit to keep going here. They are able to go ahead and isolate HYM. One more shot would finish him up. Bleeding burning away from the fight. Aegis is going to get popped. The Radiant, they're low, but the Dire have the resources to get what they want, and they sure do. As Ember Spirit
Got on me.
responds, eats a full Death Requiem, and that's enough to turn the fight burning. Able to pick up that kill, almost 600 gold worth, and now under tower, Juggernaut still going for more. He dies. This is just
Oh,
burning.
this guy is just not dying. He just won't. He just won't die.
Connected, and they still have their golems ready to go. All these ults are down except for OmniSlash. They have plenty of ways to deal with that. It's still a aggressive
Radiant's top tower is under
just a
attack.
little bit more.
They're so low. They've got this catapult. It's actually doing work.
Ember's really trying to make it happen. He's going to go ahead and Redmond taking a round.
Another one used. Yeah, range barracks goes. This will be melee.
Dyer's middle barracks
Tombstone again.
has fallen.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been here a while.
Alright, this time they can kill the
Radiant's
Tombstone.
top
Oh, this could be good.
Limps back in. Shadowfiend
the
doesn't
ult.
have a chance to react. He's thinking about the Requiem instead. He's walking into the field and not going to kick him. They stun him in place, and they want to go for this. There's going to be Undying trying to keep him healthy, but they keep him silenced. Ember Spirit, meanwhile, going to town. The Golems are going to be dropped onto the high ground, trying to keep HYM in check, but yeah, this is not great. 2 heroes dead. Juggernaut dead for 45 seconds with no buyback. Just keep going. Gonna prioritize taking another set of
Dyer's
racks
bottom
and
tower
end
is
it all
under
with tier
attack.
4s. Buy back onto the Earth Spirit, but that's so costly. And not bringing enough damage.
Dyer's
They've
bottom
gotta
tower
kill
has
these
fallen.
heroes, but it's so difficult.
There they go. A double man crush. They're trying their best. Centaur. Hook stomp, and everyone's gonna get stunned up. The Earth Spirit doing a lot of work here, making the buyback worthwhile, but the racks are still plummeting.
Yeah, they're gonna get 2 racks here for sure. Magnetize off cooldown at 10. But with their right click heroes,
Dyer's
they're
bottom barracks.
super
Slardar,
value.
he's just getting an A for effort, but
Oh,
not enough.
no. That's so bad. They got
Yeah.
a buyback on that
Dyer's
too.
bottom
Alright.
barracks
And the jug.
They're they just call it. That's it.
Oh
That's
my.
it.
IG. They're going
Really?
to Kiev.
Are you
I-
serious?
That's
You're
a
gonna
little
GG now?
preemptive.